we'd be remiss if we didn't ask Ravi some questions about his remarkable career, some of the meaning behind the book. Anyone would like to venture a question to Ravi? Was there ever a point in your career when you felt that the difficulties were insurmountable, and how did you overcome that feeling?
Tom, thanks for asking. And if you ask me, it will be difficult to count so many times I felt running away from it. But it is my resolve and perseverance, which I said, if I run away, then I am the coward, not the trouble. And that is how I kept on struggling. You will be surprised, some of my friends may know, when I came to London in August 1984, I did not have enough money to rent office space on my own. So I had sublet from one of my friends office space. And so with that subletting means I could not put a board of Foresight, which I had created the company. So on my table I had put like this two triangle. One is my name, the other was Foresight Limited. And I did not have anyone to talk to. Then my friend sold me a second-hand coffee machine, and I was very happy because when you press the button for the coffee machine, when the drink is ready, the machine's name was Flix, F-L-I-X. So a lady's voice used to come out, enjoy your Flix drink. I was so happy at those days. Thank you.
Ravi, could you, from your point of view as a ship owner of so many different types of vessels, you have an idea about when the market is going to turn around and how, and I think you call it divine intervention. Can you tell us what that means? And why is it a faith-based plan?
See, now Tom is trying to grill me. He had invited me to Hong Kong on 12th October. And the Hong Kong ship owners, I spoke. The subject was, when is the next shipping boom? Am I right? Yes. And there I had mentioned that we ship owners are egoistic. We think we are Einstein. Whatever we decide is the best in this world. And with that result, we always create crisis for ourselves. Because everyone thinks their formula is the best, and we create cyclicality in shipping, and then we cry, like we are crying now. Am I right or no? You agree? Some of you? Yes. With the result, once you are in trouble, the human species knows only one thing, is to look for divine help. Am I right? Okay. So that is what I call it, divine intervention. The example is the LNG shipping was in doldrum till 2009, very bad, and suddenly it's bad, but suddenly the Fukuyama earthquakes came, and Japan had to close all atomic power stations. And overnight, the ships which were going for nothing, suddenly the charter hire of LNG ships has now, you can pay back the whole ship's cost in 3 years. The God is sending money from top. $160,000 a day charter hire, when before the earthquake, they were only $20,000 a day. So this is what I call divine intervention. Thank you.
Thank you. Does anyone chance to ask Ravi a question? There's a hand up back there.
Good evening, Mr. Mehrotra. Wonderful book written out there. Nothing succeeds like success, and effort is a goal-oriented behavior. So I would say success is the mantra for the success is effort plus foresight. So what percentage would you give it to effort? What percentage would you give it to foresight?
You know, my mathematics was good, but I had not calculated the percentages. Huh? But let's put it, first 95% to an effort. But 95 is like in Olympian races, has no meaning. Unless you are 100%, then only you get the gold medal. So the last 5%, which is luck or whatever you say, is also more important to complete the race. So first your effort and planning has to be perfect. Then only you can wait for the divine intervention, or you call it luck or whatever it is, which I don't know till today what is luck. But if there is no preparation, you can forget about luck. Thank you very much.
And time for one more question. I see a hand back there, back row.
Good evening, Mr. Ravi. My question is, what do you think is the most important thing in life?
My wife is here. So I dare not say anything other than that is important. Am I right? Thank you.
One chance, it's hard to peer above these lights.
Someone?
Thank you. Ravi, I'd just like to end with one question. Can you tell us a little bit about the Maritime Academy and your thoughts about originating it and what it means to you?
Maritime Academy, it has for me emotionally very, very important, because I established this in my mother's house. Okay, we had to break and renovate it, but in the same place. And on top of it, people said, you establish Maritime Academy on the coastal areas where the sea is there. I said, no, if China can have a Maritime Academy in Tibet, I am going to have in Kanpur. Yes. And with that, I said it is for the poor, because educated families, middle class families, find the way to put their sons and daughters in some institutions. The poor never gets the chance. So we train them and try to put them on our ships and our rigs for 1 year training full. After that, they get all their documents, etc. Then they go and become the normal shipper. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much, Ravi. Thank you. And I want to thank all of our hosts and guests. First, Mr. Olev Ek-Thorstensen of TOEM, and of course, Mr. Mehrotra and Mrs. Mehrotra, Captain Batura and Captain Vatsa. Thank you so much. And I urge you all to read What's in It for You, a very, very powerful book. And I thank you also for coming tonight and participating in this. The book will be available for sale near the entrance, and Mr. Mehrotra will sign copies. Just one more housekeeping note. There are car park coupons available at the registration table. And I urge you to stay for the cocktail reception, talk about Ravi, talk about your business, and have a good time. Thank you very much.
I am between you and the cocktail. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Before the end of the evening, I have the honor and privilege to express on behalf of all my fellow organizers, our deepest appreciation for everyone involved. Firstly, I'd like to thank Mr. Olev for taking time out from his busy schedule. I know we are having some hectic weeks coming up to come this evening as a guest of honor. Tom, thanks for coming from Hong Kong. Ashok and your entire team at Sonoda. And I would like to give Radhika special appreciation for our efforts taken in these days. Enjoy the function. Lastly, I cannot thank you all enough for taking the time out from your busy schedule and your presence this evening that has made this launch a truly rememberable one for Mr. Mehrotra. Just to go back for the book, the books are, as Tom said, the books are available out for sale. All proceeds from the sale of this book is donated to a non-profit institute which Mr. Ravi has established in his own hometown of Kanpur. I'm sure a lot of you are from Kanpur here. It's called the Amar Maritime Training Academy. So I do encourage if you could get the books, and if you need a personalized signature, Ravi is there to sign it for you. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care.
Thank you very much, Captain Vatsa. And now I welcome you to go to the drinks reception outside. Thank you.
See, this book is written by my friend, and I'm very proud of my friend, Mr. Ravi K. Mehrotra. The author of the book is a friend of mine, and it is not only just my friend, it is my family friend, and we are so close. And even professionally, I am a mariner and he's a mariner, and we are in the same profession, and even business-wise I do have some relationship with him, like he was my principal and I was his agent. My company was his agent. So we have both a combination of relationship, professional as well as the family relationship. So that's why since he wrote the book, I'm very proud. So I want to do everything whatever possible to promote his book and to promote the message of the book. Singapore is an international city, and moreover, because he's a mariner, and there are so many mariners in Singapore who would be very proud to have a launch here. You can see from the response, this has been a very good response today, because many of the people who came here, the audience came, are mariners and shipping people, you know. So then, since this book has been launched in many other cities like Hong Kong, Dubai, Delhi, Fort Lauderdale, and so many other cities. So here, since I'm his good friend, I must offer him the best help I can to host this function here. What inspired? Because this book, it is meant for the people to learn the life lessons. So you can spend your whole life to learn, but this book gives you the 47 years of experience of the author. So to learn immediately, just by reading the book, you can follow the book. It can help you in your life, especially for the youngsters, to be successful, how to become successful in the life. And they have 10 principles which he has given. They are time-tested principles of 47 years, and it will benefit the next generation. It is very beneficial for the youngsters and for the people who have no money but they want to do business and become aspiring successful. This is a very useful book for them. Mr. Ravi K. Mehrotra is a shipping tycoon. He's a wizard, shipping wizard. And not only in the shipping, he's an entrepreneur from the beginning, and whatever he has done, he is not only limited to just the shipping. He has done, he's in the restaurant business, he's in the retail business in India, Favors England. He had many other businesses, or still has many other types of businesses. And he's a very successful entrepreneur, you know. So it is very important for us to learn from him, because we are in the same profession, but he has become very successful. We are still struggling. So it's time for us to learn from him. So this is the author, is a very successful entrepreneur, and we are proud of him. I, of course, so close friend, and then he trusted me to do the book launch by him in Singapore, and by God's grace, it has been a successful launch. And I wish him great success in all whatever he does in future. I wish a very great success to the book, as well as I wish him in everything whatever he does in the life. This is my beloved wife Sarita Batura.
Hello.
This is my son Aditya Batura. My daughter is presently in UK. So we have one more child, daughter. She is in UK and she cannot be present here. So we'll have to send her the video what you are recording, you know. And so they have been, of course, without her in my speech also, you see, there is always a woman behind a man for the success. So they have been a very good support to me, and the children also very good support to me. So I'm proud of my family as well.
So, just what is the inspiration about the book?
They, of course, they have also read the book. So especially this book is very, very useful for Aditya, because he's in the coming up his age when he is starting his career. So the books which says the 10 principles, if he implements these principles, he does not have to waste so much time to experiment. It is already time-tested formulas. So which if he applies, I am very confident that he will be successful. So I think it's either you can waste whole your life experimenting, or you start from the fresh with the already time-tested formula. So this is the best for Aditya. Of course, I can also benefit, but for me, my son and daughter will benefit the best.
Youngster will get more.
Yeah, youngsters will get the best. What you suggest?
Yeah, youngsters, they should read and follow the steps. And they'll be very successful.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Aditya Batura. I'm 21 years old and I'm studying engineering in one of the finest institutions in Singapore. And I've just read this amazing book by Mr. Ravi K. Malhotra. It's called What's in It for You? And I find that this book has everything in it for me. I mean, everyone out there wants a job, you know, but who wants a job from 9 to 5? Who wants to do 9 to 5 till they're 95? I want to be an entrepreneur, you know.